Hello, Neil Murphy here of the Dynamic Man podcast, where we talk about the trials and tribulations of men in their 40s and 50s and how they make powerful recoveries from devastating divorces or bad breakups. Or maybe they just want to regenerate, reinvigorate their lives and feel like themselves again because they've given so much to everyone else around them, be that family, partners, friends, work, business, whatever. And they just want to take some time for themselves and recover their lost energy, their lost essence, to feel like themselves again. Because we have to think about the impact and the influence that men in their 40s and 50s have on everyone around us. And I'm not just talking about our immediate circles, I'm talking about on society in general and how men are in this age group, 40s and 50s, are pulling away, isolating themselves when there's never been more of a need for mentors, for real men to step up and guide younger guys coming through. Never has there been such a need. Rather than the gaps being filled by, who knows what, who knows who. The real mentoring that's absent is from us guys in our 40s and 50s. How can we give back when we can't even give to ourselves? When we're carrying that emotional baggage, that weight, the weight in our mind, the burden of responsibilities and everything that goes with life. Because, you've been carrying this for how long? You don't even know. If you stood and thought about it for a second, how long have you been carrying this emotional weight, this psychological baggage, the clutter that is like spread evenly throughout your body? And if you were to lose this burden, this weight off your mind, what would it do for you? What would it do for everyone around you? If you were feeling light-hearted, light on your feet, twinkle toes, energetic, energized, happy, smiling, laughing, joking. Think about the impact and the influence that would have, rather than feeling defeated, exhausted, fatigued, beaten, broken. All of these things. You have to pardon me, I'm looking out the window here. The Alps. I went through a bad divorce. I went through some bad breakups. But you have to find a way to make your powerful recovery. This, for me, is part of my recovery, ongoing recovery. Because after my divorce, I was down and out, I was broken, I was beaten, exhausted. I didn't know which way to turn. I lost all motivation. Nothing was important. I got involved with maybe alcohol, bit of this, bit of that. But the opportunity arose for me to go and check out snowboarding, try snowboarding for the first time. And I have to say, it saved my head, it saved my life. It's a bit melodramatic, but it had an incredible impact on my well-being, my mental health, my psychological wellness. And I've been doing it ever since. That was like 21 years ago. I've never forgotten how much of a difference snowboarding has made for me in recovering fully, and in fact recovering more, because now I'm more than I was before that divorce or those breakups. It's made me more. And look, we talk about dynamic man. What does it mean? Well, when you're in your 40s and 50s and you're out chasing snow every day, or you're cycling, or you're golfing every day, or you're playing tennis, or whatever it is that you're doing. Hitting the gym, that's being dynamic. But being at your most dynamic is when you relieve yourself of the burden of life. When you drop the big red backpack. When you take the weight off your mind. Because, look, we feel it, we see it, we sense it. It's like we're carrying that load. It really feels like we're carrying that load. For how long? It seems like forever. Maybe it's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. How long have you been carrying that baggage? It's time to let go. And this is where it starts. Because being your most dynamic self is the most magnificent gift that you can give to yourself, but not only to yourself, because it'll affect everyone around you. And the way you interact and the impact you'll have on other guys, and the influence, the impact you'll have on everyone in your circle, at work, in your environment, because you become the man that everyone wants to be. Think about inspiring your friends that are feeling the same way, broken, down and out, exhausted, because life is a grind. It really is a grind. So, it's not as if we're getting any stronger from carrying this load. No, man. Drop it. And that's what the Dynamic Man program is all about, is helping you find a way that you can absolutely absolve yourself of all the limiting beliefs, the limiting decisions, and those negative emotions that you carry around with you every day in your body that makes you feel so heavy and not so limber, not so loose. So if you want to feel energized, reinvigorated, regenerated, and not broken or fatigued, exhausted anymore, DM me, book an energizer call, let's have a chat and see if this is your time to drop the load, take the weight off your mind, have a psychological cold plunge, and start the second half of your life, because listen, middle age is now assumed to be starting at 58 years old. So if you want to kickstart your second half in the right way and approach it with like fresh energy and dynamism, book an energizer call and let's have a chat. Thank you for listening, and if you like that, please like and subscribe, and let's build a community of like-minded men in our 40s and 50s, building a strong community so we can all come together and show the world what they've been missing and the power that we bring to it as dynamic men. The world needs us, so let's get on it.